Hello and welcome to my video. So today's topic vocabulary topic is maths. Okay, now answering the question, now the ideas and then sample answer. Okay, first the ideas. Okay, is math difficult for you to learn? Do you think maths is difficult? So I'll be covering these two questions in this part. Okay, now yes, if your answer is yes, then math is hard for me because it takes patience and persistence, which I lack. It takes plenty of effort. It requires to devote lots and lots of time and energy. I have quite a shaky foundation. Okay, no, math is not hard for me because I have a great math teacher. I find it very simple to prove and understand. I have a real knack for it. I haven't learned enough of it yet. Okay, now the sample answers of it. Is math difficult for you to learn? Well, I should say more yes than no as to it requires to devote lots and lots of time and energy and takes patience and persistence, and which I lack. Okay, the next question. When did you start learning maths? Okay, I started learning math in my early childhood. I started learning math when I was a little kid. I started learning math when I was a preschooler. I started learning math when I was in the first grade in primary school. I started learning math when I was about 5 years old. I started learning math at the age of 6, 7, whatever you say. Okay. When did you start learning math? Oh, I guess I started learning mathematics when I was in the first grade in primary school. That means when I was about 7 years old, or even earlier at the age of about 4 or 5. If you mean just counting numbers and identifying basic shapes like squares and triangles. Okay. Do you like math? I like math because it's useful and practical. I like math because it's complex and interesting. It's logical. It's vast universe of ideas. Helps me understand the world, explain the world we live in. Math can explain anything. Gives a guideline of how our universe works. Helps me in my daily life, makes my mind work very, very hard, and enables me to indulge in some interesting theoretical calculations. I like math because I enjoy structural beauty. Things like cardinality and degrees of infinity fascinate me. If no, then you have to say I don't like maths because I am not good at it. I have never had a good math teacher. It's hard and confusing for me. It puts unbelievable amount of stress on me. It puts an unbelievable amount of stress on me. There are too many abstract formulas to remember. Okay, now the sample answer of it is, oh yeah, do you like math? Oh yeah, I love math, as it is very useful and practical. It explains the world we live in and gives us a guideline of how our universe works. Well, these are the two main reasons why I like it so much. Okay. Who taught you math? Okay. Who taught you math? My mother, my father, my aunt, my uncle, anyone that could be. My primary school teacher, who was the best math teacher ever. He or she taught me to count and understand numbers. He or she taught me to understand quantities, identify basic shapes like squares, triangles, and he or she taught me to tell time, understand the value of different dominations of money, compare and represent the whole numbers and decimals, understand fractions, and add and subtract with single digits, and add and subtract with the double digits, multiply and divide, far from the complex problems, and fully understand the concepts of weights, measures, and percentages. Okay, who taught math? Well, my father taught me to understand quantities as well as add, abstract with single digits when I was a preschooler, and later my primary school teacher taught to me to multiply and divide as well as perform more complex maths problem. Do you like to use a calculator? Yes, I like using calculator because it allows me to solve complicated problems and quickly and in an efficient manner. Helps me manage addition, subtraction, multiplication and division problem in a fast and effective manner. Reduces the complexity of solving problems, saves me more monotonous calculations and same boring procedure, saves my time. If no, I don't like using calculator because it makes me lazy, it prevents me from thinking. Okay, do you like to use calculator? Sample answer is that, do you like to use calculator? Oh yeah, I do, as it always helps me to solve complicated problems quickly and in an efficient manner, and saving me from monotonous calculations and the same boring procedures, I would say. Yes, so yeah, thanks for watching.